Yeah,
Record.
yeah.
That's good, bro. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing great. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Let's discuss about the Ielts. So, speaking part, especially. So, you were talking in my WhatsApp that it has three sections, right? First of all, they tell the candidates to introduce themselves, right? Like how
Yeah,
many
they have
questions
to
they ask you?
introduce that. It's depend on the examiner. They can ask you 2 to 3 questions, and they can ask you even 10 to 12 questions as well. That's very rare, but they can ask you many questions.
Tentative average 5 to 10 questions, right?
Yeah, mostly.
It is all about personal introduction. Is yes or no?
It is all about personal interaction because some some people, some students got scared or got nervous. That's why they want to
They try to
give you
acquainted the
confidence.
yeah,
Yeah,
but the
so
candidate
that you can answer easily.
the examiner trying to acquainted the students so that he will not get nervous or not be scared. Okay, that's good. So can you give me some idea that how many type of questions? Example, what's your name, address, father's name, parents' name, right? Like that.
Yeah, they don't. They will not ask about your father or mother names, but they will. The most common questions are like they will ask your full name. Sometimes they can ask you the meaning of your name, and they will ask you where are you from? Okay, and what is the speciality of that place? And tell me more about your hometown. Tell me about your house. Okay, tell me about your family. This type of questions.
Money, personal name, whereabouts, and do they discuss about the birthplace or your country or your district like that? So
Yeah,
you are
something
from,
like that. Yeah,
but all the
that's a it's
examiners
called
are
introduction.
foreigners. Are all the examiners are foreigners?
Okay, it's depend on where you're giving exam. Sometimes will have a face-to-face conversation, and 99% time, almost 100 time, if you got the face-to-face exam, then you will have a local examiner. But if you have any video conversation, then mostly you will get foreigner like Indian, Pakistani, or other parts of the world.
In Bangladesh perspective, you sit for the exam in British Council, Fuller Road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where naturally the examining place resides. Is it in the Fuller Road, British Council? Where is the
No, no,
exam centers?
exam center is everywhere. I mean, I took an exam in Future 8. It's in Midpur section, Midpur 10. So it, it is actually branch, center, just like ACC exam center or something. British Council, the people comes from British Council. I mean, the
Yeah,
invigilator
this is
or other.
British Council is the mother organization, but they have sub branches around Dhaka, right?
Um, yeah, but what I'm saying is that they have center. So British Council's own employee will come and control all the things. Okay, like the examiner, the invigilator, all are from British Council.
Yeah, got it. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
and
And how many centers tentative? How many centers around Dhaka?
it's many. I How can I say? It's many.
Oh,
In Mirpur 10, it's about. I personally know about 5 to 7 center
oh my God.
in Mirpur 10 only.
Damn. So it seems to me there are around more than 50 centers. Actually, don't get me wrong. I have zero knowledge regarding IELTS.
Got you. It
So
doesn't
I
matter
guess
about the
it could be more than 100 centers around Dhaka, and it has the Chittagong also.
possible.
It
Yeah,
has
Chittagong, Sylhet,
Sylhet.
Khulna,
Oh my God. So huge.
and see, IELTS have I mean, there are two different types of IELTS. I mean, one is from IDP and one controlled by British Council. IDP is from Australia.
Both are
Both are
same.
same. Both are same. Both are same. Yeah, IELTS
100%
language
same.
test. 100% safe. Sometimes IDP is sometimes is different. Okay, because they have different rules.
Then I
But
guess
most the
around
same.
Bangladesh there will be 500 exam centers, more or less.
Yeah, you can say. I think less or more. It is possible. I don't have exact idea. You don't have to think about exam center. Okay, so in almost in everywhere nowadays you will get a video call conversation.
Oh my God,
Okay, for speaking.
damn. So let me know how many days it takes to conclude all the session. I mean, four parts: speaking, reading, writing, and
Okay,
everything.
for you will get separate date for speaking. It could
Right?
be happening before your main exam date. I mean, main exam date means your writing, listening, and reading. It could be before that, and you can take the exam after that exam as well. So in a writing section, you will have three part: listening, reading, and after that you will get writing. Right. So yeah, and for listening you will have 40 minutes, and for reading you will have 60 minutes, and writing you will have 60 minutes. But there's an interesting thing in here. If you need to go washroom, you can't go between the break. I mean between the uh, test. I mean for example, you need to go washroom, then you have to go uh, within your exam time.
I failed
So
to
it
catch
will be
you.
big disappointment.
So are you telling that all the exams will take place in single day or different day?
Except speaking.
Or except speaking? But three parts will take in a single sitting or single day.
Single sitting. And let me tell you, they have their check-in time. So you have to go before 2 hours from the starting exam time. Okay, so they will take photo and they will take your fingerprint.
Problem in your sound, maybe.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Actually,
you are not audible.
hello, hello.
Yeah, yeah, I am hearing you.
Yeah. So you have to go before your exam time. Before exam time, they will have a message that you have to be in the exam center at 11 p.m., 11 a.m. or like 12 p.m. Okay, so when you'll be there, they will take fingerprint, four fingers. Okay, and they will also click a photo.
But yeah, I got it. So I'm gradually developing myself, taking the ideas from you as you are expert and got a good score, band score.
I'm
So
not an expert.
I can say because out of nine, if you can score a graph seven, I can say you expert. You are not.
They will
You,
click photo like this. Let me show you. They will click photo like this.
okay,
This is my IELTS certificate, actually. Transcript, you can say.
okay,
This is in IELTS, it's called TRF form.
got it. So
So in
in
listening, I got 8. In reading, I got 7. And writing, 6. And speaking, 6.5. Overall, 7.
as his hand is trembling, it's a blur. Okay, no problem. Okay, so what I have understood is that in single setting you have to give three exams other than speaking, but how long it takes naturally?
Uh, it will be more or less, the main
Now,
exam is
do you
almost
need
3 hour long.
to spend all through the day or 3 hours, three
Almost
four
all
hours?
day, because say you have to be in your exam center before 2 hours of your starting time.
Because
Okay,
they have some
so
formalities.
formalities. They, as I said, mentioned uh, before that, and in your exam center they will give you some instruction. how they will take part, and how you have to write, and you have to give answer, what you can do, what you can do. Okay, they will say this. And one important thing I have to mention, that in IELTS exam they have a silent expel.
Yeah, I failed to catch you.
Silent expel.
Or silent expel.
Yeah. So for example, you are copying from others, even though you are not talking anyone. You think you will give a good exam, but when you will get result, you will see that nothing came out, because
Yeah.
they silent expelled you
Uh,
in the exam.
Maybe you have violated some norms or rules and
Yeah,
regulations
yeah,
prescribed
yeah,
by them. Yeah.
yeah. And also after your
So
exam,
to avoid
they
avoid
will
this, if anyone wanna avoid this silent spell, silent out or rejections, what the precautions they should take? They should not talk each other or
no, 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 no. Why you need to talk? You have to focus on yourself. Well, you have to focus on your exam. Let me
okay.
tell you one thing, brother. So I lost focus in my listening exam, and I mean, I made a huge mistake for one question. I saw a girl's, okay, a girl's earrings lost. Okay, so I mean, I lost focus on my exam, and I was focusing that, and I lost one question. I mean, I mistook that answer.
Yeah. So does it mean that you need to be shrewd and very time conscious, minutely attentive to get
You
good score?
definitely have to be time conscious. If you can't manage time, then IELTS is not for you,
Got it. Okay.
because
Then
you have to be very calculated in
yeah,
the reading section, or as
very,
well as
very
writing section.
minutely attentive. Okay, got it. Now come to the speaking section. So in the first section, they will ask you whereabouts or your
You can
personal.
say it's an introductory section.
Okay, you know yourself and your whereabouts. Then second section.
The second part is the main important. I mean, this is the most important topic on IELTS, because they will judge you mostly from this section. Okay, so for example, they will give you uh, a topic. For example, they can ask you um, about a movie you watched last time with your friends. So tell us about that. Tell us about your experience. Okay,
Sorry to
so
butt
they
in.
will give you.
Will they ask that topics is I am acquainted with, or say they're asking me to tell something about a movie, but this movie I have not watched even in my life.
They
Do,
won't ask you any particular movie. They will give you the topic. Okay, so
money describe something
they will
about your preferred movie, right?
no tell. Okay, for example, you will get a question about your favorite movie, for
Okay,
example, and they
okay.
will give you a paper and a pencil to write down your main ideas, and you will see the topic as well. So in that topic you will get three introduction, like um, which movie is this, okay, why you like the movie, and something like three to four topic. But we don't need to answer that particularly, you can answer by yourself. Okay, and they will say you have 1 minute to note, and we will have 2 minutes for speaking, okay, for describing. And in between 2 minutes, if you discuss it well, and they will stop you after 1.5 minutes. Okay, it's depend on the examiner. And
What
part
is the
three
standard?
is,
What is the standard? How long I should speak?
you can't we can't say this, it's depend on the examiner.
Oh, examiner will stop you at the convenient
Yeah,
time.
but in my terms, I, they stopped me at around 1.3 minutes.
1.3. So
So
tentative, it lasts 4 to 1 to 5 minutes
okay,
at
you
best.
have to prepare yourself so that you can answer 2 minutes. They won't even ask you more than 2 minutes. They will stop.
Yeah, I
The
got
examiner
the
will stop.
gist point or the final point that I wanted. to know from you that how long a student should get preparation that this time he can continue speaking. Is it 5 minutes, 2 minutes? I got the answer. It should be 2 minutes, right? At best, 2 minutes.
Can you see this?
Yeah, it's a stopwatch.
It's called timer. Okay.
Okay.
So I have this timer. I always follow Pomodoro technique. If you know that Pomodoro technique, so you will understand. So
Actually, I don't know.
in this, when I used to practice, I always practice to according to this timer. Okay, so I used to set the timer for 2 minutes, and when I was practicing, whenever the 2 minutes, I mean, completed, there's a sound come out. That's an alarm, so I can understand that I speak for 2 minutes. And if you
I
speak
mean,
for 2 minutes at a stress, you will understand that it's not that easy.
okay. So the synoptic account is that if any student can prepare himself for speaking at without a stop 2 minutes, that is more than enough, right?
Yeah, but I believe one thing, that when you are practicing, you have to practice yourself like that. You will speak for four to even you can speak for 4 minutes. It's better, right? But the thing is that you have to mention the main ideas. No matter what you are
Okay.
saying, you have to mention your main ideas. That otherwise, the you will not fulfill the criteria. There's an specific criteria on, I'd say, speaking section. If you see the Ielts official guide, then you can understand. And for the part three, they will mostly ask you related to that topic, but sometimes they will ask you more questions. Part part one and part three almost are similar. I mean, the conversation part, but in part three you will get tougher question, and you have to
But
describe more.
is there any correction in between part two and part three? Will they ask any questions taking from part two? What the movie I have described? Say I have they asked me to
Yeah,
describe
they
about
will
my favorite
they will
movie.
ask they will ask questions in part three, 2 to 3 questions related to the topic, and they will ask more questions, because part three will judge you how your English is. And if the examiner wanted, for example, the examiner is wanted to give you more score. I mean, they want to understand more about yourself or your English speaking. They will ask you more questions. You got my
Okay.
point?
So in part three, give me some examples of pattern of some patterns of questions so that me and my spectators can get some ideas.
Okay,
Example.
okay, so okay, let me search the questions. Actually, I deleted everything, so that's why I don't have much document right now. But I used to have a lot of part three. So part three is basically bit complicated and bit tough. In my exam day, the examiner asks me 3 questions about related to the part two, and 6 to 7 questions outside of topic. I mean, he asked me which subject is my favorite and why I like that subject. Why not math? Why not science? This type of questions. Okay.
Oh, these some questions are brand new, or some questions may be connected with part two or not. So it's all
Yeah,
about the examiner's discretion, what he will ask or not, right?
exactly.
So to complete three parts with the examiner and the students, how long it take? How long the session conduct? How long? My speaking especially. Tentative idea.
It's about, for say, I mean, uh, 10 to 13 minutes max,
Got
not
it.
more than that.
Okay. Okay. So
My
you
brother,
thanks. Yeah.
so I lost the questions and answer.
No
That's why
problem.
I'm sorry.
No. Okay. Okay.
But
We'll
other day I
discuss.
will give you. I will provide the topic. Okay.
Okay. No problem. So, if you summary, so what's the suggestion for the students or the spectator or for me to uh, take preparation to do good in especially speaking?
Okay. So it's depend on the students. Okay. For say a person or a student want to start from scratch. Okay. So he or she doesn't have any idea about speaking, or even they don't have an idea. They have basic idea. We all had basic idea from our childhood. We know the grammar, right? But we don't have. I mean, the proper education, proper English. We all studied English in our school life or college life, but we never practice the real English. We never try to speak. Okay, so you have to start from the beginning. You can watch. See, grammar is not important, but you have to know. You have to have the idea about the grammar. You know, if you don't know about what is past, what is present, what is future, then you can't even speak, right? So you know, so you have to know the basic grammar, and when you have cleared the grammar, then you can start practicing speaking. You have to be a pair partner. It will be very best, because if you don't have practice with anyone, then your speaking won't improve. No matter how much you read or how much you improve your grammar, you have to speak. Okay. And for reading section, I will highly recommend anyone then that you have to read more and more, even though it is not related to answering questions in reading section, but it will increase your vocabulary knowledge. For say, if you read regularly, then you will basically know what they wanted to try, and your reading capability will also increase. So you have to read a lot. Okay. I noticed one thing. We were preparing their IELTS. They have enough time. For say, a intermediate student never will do IELTS because they have academic exam, but they will do IELTS after their exam, XCC exam, right? So they have they have time, enough time to read a book, read a lot of books, and they can do many things in their spare time, right? So for reading, you have to read and you have to practice, and you have to have idea about synonyms, paraphrase. Okay, so if you think that reading in reading section you will have exactly the same questions, then you are wrong. You will have paraphrase. So you have to know the idea, right? And for writing section you have to read many. I mean, you can read many topics. I mean, you can check out many topics. I mean, past exam, how they give a score, and you can read, and you have to know the what. How can I write this? So writing section, they have different types of questions. For say tax one and tax two. Tax two is the main important. Okay, so they have to practice that, and as I said, that if you have good grammar knowledge, then writing section won't be difficult for you. And for listening is the easiest module on IELTS. Okay,
Another
so
question, based on the IELTS score, do any university provide any scholarship?
no, if you want to get a scholarship, I will highly recommend USA. USA give them. I mean, you they give you the biggest opportunity. For example, you will have full funded scholarship if you have the GRE. For bachelor, you have to do SAT. For masters, you have to give. anyone, anything from GRE or GMAT. You have to choose one. If you have science subject, then for example, medical or engineering, you will have from GMAT. But if you are going for business or other subject, you will have to take the GRE. And if you have good GRE score, then you will have full funded scholarship. You
Yeah,
don't need to give
I
any money. And also
uh,
you will get teacher assistantship or graduate assistantship. They will provide you money, one to two thousand
yeah,
dollar.
some minutes ago, one of my Facebook friend is lamenting or showing his grievance. He's doing a job in software company in Germany, a renowned company. He's Hindu, a Bangladeshi Hindu, and he's doing a good job in a good reputed company in Germany. And he's lamenting or showing his grievance that if the say what is the job he's doing in Germany, the same role USA paid double than Germany. USA paid double.
Yeah, let me add you some. Let me add you in here. So Germany will give you full funding. I mean, you don't need to pay anything for Germany, but there's a problem. You have to give block money. And another thing is that you will not get embassy date before 2 years.
Two
Okay,
what?
and in Europe there are many problems, uh, barriers. First barrier is language. Language is
But
very difficult.
is the waiting time is less for US universities?
Yeah,
Like
definitely, you will get the date. Okay, so coming, I'm coming after discussing about Europe. So Europe have many problems. I mean barriers. First of all, language. Language is very difficult. Even though I'm going in Europe, but I will say that if you are planning for Europe, then you have to go for undergrad, and if you have the budget, then you can go Europe. Okay, and if you want to learn languages, you don't have any problem with that. Then you can go Europe. And if you are thinking about taking your family for say spouse, then Europe will be best. You both can fly together. And for earning is not bad in Europe. I'm not saying that it is bad, but you have to pay more tax than USA. For example, Denmark and Finland almost will take you 55, even 55% of your earning. And also, if, European countries are expensive. Why? Why? Because you have to pay tuition fees. And if you are going for a scholarship, if you have, very good CGPA, after that you will get a scholarship. But
does a scholarship
there's a
cover my accommodations also, accommodation, fooding, everything?
no, no. They will
Only
cover
tuition
your
fee.
studies, tuition fees. Also, there's another problem. If you don't score good score, or if you are, for say, you failed a subject, this can possible. It is not impossible, right? They will cancel your visa. They are very strict. And for USA, they won't take you much. Even they have a tax system, but not like the European countries, and they don't have any language barrier. And as I said, that you will get a scholarship based on your GRE performance and your IELTS. Okay, so how USA university sees you? This is that in that particular exam date, you didn't perform well. That doesn't mean that you are not talented. USA trust this. This is why they started a GRE. In the GRE exam, you and I are same. We are
Yeah.
giving the same exam, same date, same question. You can do better, even I can do better than you. So they will judge you from your GRE score. And also, as I said, that US university are most prestigious, and you will have practical knowledge because USA has more business than Europe, and they will pay you more. For example, one of my known person, his name is Mahfuzur Rahman. He's one of my junior brothers. So he completed his graduation in US, in New York State University. So he is now earning 4,800 something dollar, and his monthly expenses is around 800 to $1,000. Rest money he is sending back to Bangladesh. He says that approximately $3,000 every month he sent to Bangladesh. But if you convert this in money, I mean Bangladeshi taka, it is huge, $3,000 USD to BDT. 3,000. So it's almost 3,68,000. So you can understand how much money you can send back to your country after completing your graduation. I'm not saying that within your studies you can do work off campus job in the USA. You can do on campus job, but in USA you have to
Actually,
struggle
on-campus jobs are
on
what
your
types of
study.
job? Or on-campus jobs means what types of job? Like you become
On
librarian.
campus job it means for say you are assisting the teacher, to the professor, or the librarian, okay, or you are helping the teacher or professor, something like that. This is called on campus job. And off campus means like you are a waiter or you are doing odd job. This is illegal in USA,
Okay,
but it is
but
not illegal
by
forever.
on-campus job, can a student can earn a decent amount of money for his survival?
Okay, you can survive with that money, but sending back to Bangladesh will be very difficult.
I think those who are going USA, sending money in Bangladesh is not that much important. If he can survive by himself, so it's more than enough.
Yeah,
Because if
it's
he,
just 1 or 2 years. Just one or
right,
two years. After,
so he,
imagine how much money you can earn and what will be your future after completing your graduation in the USA.
right. As
See,
you
brother,
are doing
USA,
graduation from university, USA, renowned university, definitely this man can has the possibility to
yeah,
get high
we
paying job.
we all have we all have American dream in our childhood or when we grow up, right? We all have that American dream. If you ask 100 person which country they want to go between Europe or America, 99% people will say USA,
Yeah, they
right?
are clearly ahead in terms of everything.
So if you are looking for money, you need to go USA. You have to choose USA, and if you are looking work life balance, then Europe is the best.
Yeah,
Even though I am going in Europe, but as you know that I have discussed with you about this topic that I am doing GRE. So after 1 year, I will stand for student visa for USA. I'm planning that after completing 1 year in the Finland.
but it will delay your PR getting PR. Will not it delay? Say you are spending on year in Europe and another rest of the years in USA. So, but if you stay in one place, it will pave you the early way to get your PR. Ultimate goal is to getting the PR, right? Permanent residency. So if you are waste
Yeah, but
time in between, so it will
but
not.
brother, look, see, I'm looking two things. First one is study, and second one is money. Okay, if you don't have money, then it's nothing. For say after few years living in Europe, I'm thinking that it is very difficult to maintain my iman, or it is very difficult to live in these countries. I have to come back in Bangladesh. When I will come back, will not have that much money to survive in Bangladesh or start doing any business. Okay, and if I stay in USA, then as I said, that I can earn more money than European country. That doesn't mean that the European country are poor and Europe has less opportunities than USA. I'm not saying that many people have many things. their particular,
Yeah,
their, their intention,
they have personal
their point
preference.
of view can be different from me. But from my childhood, I always wanted to go USA. It is my dream to go USA. And actually, I don't like to learn many languages. I don't know, but nowadays I don't want to learn anything else. I want to do work. I want to earn money. This is why maybe I'm thinking differently and you are thinking differently, right? But yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? Which continent you like more?
Actually, as I has no chance to go over there, so I am not pondering or thinking
No,
about
no,
that. But
you don't. It is not. It is. I'm not asking you are going or not. I'm asking.
always, but I first of all, as I am age old or elderly people, first of all, I wanna such a country. It could be Europe or America, but first of all, my residence must be the close vicinity of mosque, so that I can say my prayer five waqt in a timely manner. So first of all, this is my first conditions. Second condition is that the mosque must have the Jamaat. In some continent or some countries, you will get mosque, but there is no musulli over there. Okay, there is no congregation over there, so it will not make any sense to having mosque or not. So this is my first priority. So if you had mosque, I have no option. I have no problem to go any countries. And second is that I have to go in such a way that I can get my PR. PR mean my ultimate goal is PR. So in between what I am do, it's not a big deal or big issue. Am I studying? Am I investing? Am I whatever it is? Should I go by myself or my kids or my spouse? It's not the problem. Problem is that my ultimate goal is to get PR, and I don't like to waste any time. So which country is giving me PR early? So this is my first priority to, or in my choice list or bucket list. Actually, it's really tough for me in that age to settle over there, as you are,
US
you know,
US has more mosques than European countries, and they have
yeah,
more
especially
freedom.
it's my desire. So if I can go over there, or if I go anytime over there, definitely I wanna stay some places where mosque is in a close vicinity, so I can go over there by my vehicle or by walking, so that my
Yeah,
namaz will not miss, my prayer will not be missed. And I have a bad habit. If I miss any jamaat, then my whole day salah prayer is spoiled. I don't find any interest to say my rest of the prayers. So there is a bad habit. Some people can say they are all the prayers in home, even though they never miss their prayer. But I am contrary, and I have a problem is that if I miss any Jamaat, especially Johur, Fajr, and Isha, especially three, Asr and Maghrib, I pray in house. But especially if I miss a congregation or Jamaat of three prayers, I lost interest to say my prayer. I don't know why.
it's called nafs. Okay, it is a deception from nafs and shaitan.
Maybe I need to
Maybe
overcome
not.
it.
Maybe it's sure, and you have to beat your nafs and the shaitan.
Yeah,
They are
definitely I
saying
have
that
to.
you missed a salah. So what can you do? You are committing sins. You are you have committed sins. So you have to go Jahannam. You are thinking like this, right? But Allah said, whatever you